Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday, February 8th of 2025. Hope you guys are having a great evening. It's 7:37 in the p.m. People, as promised, I said I would attempt to decode the Alaskan plane crash yesterday. I said in a video yesterday that I believe the Lord answered my call. I asked him several times, what is it about these planes falling out of the sky? I believe the Lord is saying that it is symbolic of an eagle, like the American eagle, being clipped at the wings, grabbed by the throat, beaten, kicked around, stabbed, to the point it just lays there, just like that plane. Turns into ashes, like the phoenix bird, is reformed and comes back into the golden age. It's deep. So I did a video on it yesterday. You can catch that video. As I pull it up, that video is that would be this one here. Brazil and Alaska. Brazil and Alaska. This one right here. Please watch that video. It's deep. Now what I would like to do is go back to this video and say my condolences. We have 10 people which they say are dead. 1 pilot, 9 civilians. 10 is the Roman numeral for X. A lot of X going on, isn't it? Hint, hint, in this world. It all started with April 8th of 2024, when an eclipse came over the earth. It's deep. And from that point on, arguably, we've seen nothing but X's, haven't we? So let me decode this, and I have a treat for you at the end. But yeah, this is deep. Believe it or not, I believe this is also in relation to the Super Bowl. Just like the other videos I've done on plane crashes. Sacrifices for the Super Bowl, allegedly. So check this out.
Showing the mangled wreckage of a small commuter plane that vanished over open water in Alaska. The Bering airplane took off from Unalakleet shortly after 2:30 p.m. Thursday on its way to the Nome airport. Unalakleet is a small community about 150 miles southeast of Nome on the Iditarod Trail, where the famous sled dog race takes place. About 40 minutes into the flight, the plane disappearing from radar. Air traffic control radioing the plane.
Low altitude alert, Bering Air 445, check your altitude immediately.
Moments later,
Bering Air 445, Anchorage Center, radar contact lost.
This aircraft experienced some kind of event which caused them to experience a rapid loss in elevation and a rapid loss in speed.
rescuers were searching the aircraft's last known location by helicopter when they spotted the wreckage. The pilot and all 9 passengers killed.
Sadly, there does not appear to be any survivors. On behalf of my fellow Nomites, I extend our collective condolences and support.
And our support and our condolences as well. A lot going on in the universe, people. Now check this out. I've featured this before. This is a still from the video iPad Goat 2 Elephant. This picture, I believe, and others have decoded it. You see the head here of this lady and the arm? It's been said that that is the football trophy, the Vince Lombardi trophy of the Super Bowl. If you look at it real close, I'm sure you can figure it out. The head, the arm. Allegedly, is it that? I want to thank the lady who bought me these pointers about 6 months ago. God bless you for buying me these pointers. Football is her head allegedly, and this arm is that. And why am I bringing it up now? Well, people, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow at tomorrow's football game? But like I said in yesterday's video, arguably so. Since the last playoff game this year, there have been nothing but plane crashes ever since then. And me and other decoders have connected it allegedly to the Super Bowl. Now look at her eyes. You see the streaks going across the eyes? Okay? So we have the arm. And then what we have here, I believe we have like a perfume. And it's purple, like Phoenicians. And a mist going up like a fire coming out of a volcano. We're gonna go little step by step here. Let's look at this thing. First of all, they're playing the football game in Caesar's Palace. I'm sorry. New Orleans Superdome, now known as Caesar's. Think about Caesar, believe it or not. You think about Trump. I have photographs that I should have prepared, but I have pictures actually of people carrying Trump like he's on a throne, literally. Literally. I wish I had those available, readily available, but I have pictures of Donald Trump being carried. I ran that actually in a video one time. What a way to depict him. But yeah, is he the modern day Caesar? That's the question. But be that as it may, we have a date of 9/28/1975. That's when the Superdome opened up. If you take 9/28/2024, its last birthday, subtract it from the day that Trump got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania, 7/13/2024. Look at the difference, 222. Now this is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind. Because I've shown you guys before what 222 is. Donald Trump Sr., 222. 7 King Trump, 222. Beast of Revelation, 222. Antichrist System, 222. Okay? But not only that, look at this. The day that Trump got hit in the ear versus the anniversary date of the Dome where they're playing a football game in, it's 78 days. Trump is 78 years old. Is that coincidence? And it's 2 months and 16 days. What is 216? The 216th day of the year is August 4th. And who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. What a decode. What a decode. Now check this out. You see this here? A lot of people say that this here is a font. And it's in Hebrew. And every font is 6, so it's 666. Why do I bring that up? Look at her eyes again. See that? See the resemblance? Is that the mark of the beast? Is that what's in her eyes? It showed us resemblance, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at her eyes. And look at that. My God. Now check this out. Right, I saw the football thing, right? Did you know that Elon Musk has a perfume out called Burnt Hair? Burnt Hair? Yeah. It came out October 12th of 2022. And it looks like she's holding a perfume bottle. And it's purple like Phoenician. So check this out. If you literally take the actual date of the perfume, which is 10/12, anniversary of 2025, versus the day of the football game, 2/9/2025, the difference is 8 months and 4 days. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. Burnt Hair, the name of the perfume, comes out to 48. Like April 8th, what happened on April 8th? Remember last year, April 8th? That's when a eclipse came across the earth and you had an X. Always spiritual, baby. Jesus got to be coming again. As I do these decodes, I just feel his spirit, people. He's got to be coming again. It's too much going on. This metaphysical world, it speaks all day. Now let me show you this here. In Matthew 24, 19 through 30, it says, pray that your flight may not be in the winter or on a Sabbath, for then there will be great tribulation, such as has not been from the beginning of the world until now, no, and never will be. And in those days had not been cut short, no human being would be saved. I quote from this every now and then. King James Version, hey, that version is more deeper than that. But yeah, no flesh will be saved. Great tribulation. I get this word flight though, right? I mean, they didn't have planes then, but your flight as you go different places. So what does it mean? Keeping with the theme, he commanded his disciples to pray that they don't have to try to make a journey in the winter or the Sabbath. Winter, of course, would make travel more difficult, generally, especially by causing river and creek beds to be swollen with water and tough to cross. But yeah, tribulation, your flight. Why am I bringing that up? This looks like snow, doesn't it? Let your flight not be in the winter. Let your flight not be in the winter as you move around. Now, she has on clothing like in the Middle East, doesn't she? And it's black. Black signifying death, you would think. And the child is dead. It's deep. I've done this maybe about 4 or 5 times over the last couple of years just to show you that. We got the perfume, Hebrews 666, the football head allegedly, and the base of the football trophy allegedly. Now let's go forward because it's going to get deep. Missing plane with 10 aboard found crash in Alaska. No survivors expected. There it is. A missing plane with 10 aboard was found crashed in Alaska on Friday, a day after it left for Nam and never arrived. The Coast Guard said there are believed to be no survivors. Right? Just sad, people, sad. I decoded the plane number. You can barely see it here. I have it in another, I had it in here. You see it there. I think it's 321BA. But yeah, I have it here. N321BA. N is 14. B is 2. A is 1. It came out to 23. The plane came out to 23. And the date of the wreckage was 2/7. 2/7 and 23 gives you 50. Remember I told you we got 50 states in the Union. They're after the 50 states in America. And Alaska is the 59th. It's the 49th state, but it became part of the United States in 1959. And I'm gonna show you all that. But 50 states, 50 states, 50 birds. Boom, symbolic of the bird. See how that works? It's deep, y'all. It's deep. It's deep. Let me go further. So yeah, we have that. Now it's in home. The destination was Nome, Nome. Why does Nome come out to 47? Trump's the 47th president. The plane was en route to Nome, right? Nome, or was it coming from Nome? Either way, I think it was on the way to Nome, Nome. Comes out to 47. And check this out. Alaska is where it hit at. Alaska comes out to 45 in two ciphers. Look at that, 45. Ain't that deep? 45. Trump's the 45th president. How is this possible? It's deep. Then look at this here. Alaska is the 49th state, right, that joined the Union of America. But it was in 1959 when it became part of the United States. January 3rd to be exact, all right? We got Super Bowl 59. Is that coincidence? Super Bowl 59. And this is 1959. Is that coincidence? Now you take You take 1/3, the anniversary of Alaska becoming a part of America, 1/3 of 2026 versus what? Day of the crash, 2/7/2025, you get 47 weeks. Who's the 47th president? Ain't that deep? Then look at this here. Nome, 47, like I said. What else we got? Alaska, 45. We did that already. Here it is, Super Bowl, 59. And Alaska became part of the United States in 1959, Super Bowl 59. Isn't that something? Then look at this here. 2/7/2025, the day of the crash, 2/7 versus what? 5/9, 59, Super Bowl 59. Took it literally, 59. Comes after 2/74. I've been informing you all year, last year, 2/74 is what? That's when the Romans went back and started worshiping that sun god. Invincible sun, unrecognizable sun, Sol Invictus. Was this plane crash a sacrifice for these gods? The gods of old, the people who worship these gods, they're dead. But the spirits that were in those people back in the day who worshiped the sun god, Ra and Sol Invictus, they're back. They're out of the pit. Matter of fact, let me show you guys something. In this video, before she cries there with her child, literally, an explosion happens. See this here? It happens and it hits this like a city. It hits a city. Literally hits a city. It hits a city. See that? It hits a city. And believe it or not, this might be New York. Something might go down in New York, and I'm thinking the Empire State Building. I've done about 3 videos saying it might be Empire State Building next because they put a dragon on there last year. It's deep now, it's deep. But this is iPad Goat 2. Now watch this here. Out of the pit of hell, see all this smoke? Something hits and it bellows out. You're gonna see it. See the black birds? Like spirits, they start coming out. See these spirits? This big black thing here, this seed is a spirits. See these black things? They're coming out. It's almost like the CERN, letting these spirits out in the last days. It's symbolic. Now what am I getting at? It's deep. These spirits to me are out. They're out. They're literally out. Like I said before, the spirit that was in the people, in the Romans back in the day who started worshiping this sun god, those spirits have been let out, people. And I believe it's symbolic in that video, allegedly. Now check this out. What I want to show you is that not only in 274 did they go back to the Roman god, but I did a video in relation to that. I'm gonna put it in the description. Prince Harry with I Am tattoo for guess who? Invictus Games. Invictus Games. Sol Invictus Games. See? Sol Invictus. Sol Invictus. Now, why would he get a tattoo right now? Because guess what's coming up? And on his tattoo it says I am. Like God says I am, the great I am. Now you know you can't blaspheme God, but check this out. On February 8th, which is today. Today is February 8th. Guess what starts? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle attend the Invictus Games opening ceremony in Canada. February 8th, 2024. That's when they had this thing going on back in the day. Okay? Just want to show you an anniversary. I want to show you that. But they got something else coming up too. Should be for 2025. Should be for 2025 as well. Here it is. Okay. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are kicking off the official start of 2025 Invictus Games in Canada, February 8th, which is today, people. Now, isn't that something? Yesterday, they had the plane crash. And like I told you, I believe it's in relation to the Super Bowl and also the sacrifice shows the sun god, Sol Invictus of 274 AD. Sol Invictus, right? Is it coincidence that the very next day after the plane crashed, they're going to have the Seoul Invictus Games ceremony? Literally going to have it? See that? Invictus Games. Is that coincidence? Now check this out. Here's Prince Harry's birthday, 9/15/1984. Did I do that right? 9/15/2025, his next birthday this year, versus yesterday's plane crash, 2/7. The difference is 78. Who's 78 years old? Trump. Is that coincidence? Then look at this here. Here's the Vince Lombardi trophy I showed you earlier. Vince Lombardi. This is the Super Bowl trophy. Vince Lombardi. Super Bowl trophy, okay? That's somebody's going to get it tomorrow. And there's Vince Lombardi there. But check it out. There's Vince Lombardi. He used to be coach of the Green Bay Packers, okay? See that? Vince Lombardi. That's the trophy. Now, what if I told you, you see this here? Vince Lombardi, the head coach of the NFL Green Bay Packers, appeared in a 1969 print ad for Nestle's Quick chocolate milk. Vince Lombardi, the coach of the Green Bay Packers, did a commercial back in 1969. And you might say, Pearson, what does that mean? Vince Lombardi, the head coach of the Green Bay Packers, who now they give a Super Bowl trophy out in honor of his name. Okay? Here he is right here. There he is right there. Nestle's Quick. What if I told you I did a commercial? I did that commercial with him, me and my brother. We literally flew out there to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we actually did the video with him, and we did the layout sheet. And here we are, the Pearson boys, when I used to model back in the day. You see me, the Pearson boys. You see my name, I blocked out all my information. You say French shot. But you see me, there's my brother, Pearson boys. There I am eating cereal. We did commercials. I modeled for years. I modeled for decades. I want to shout out to my mom for getting me involved in it. I want to show you, shout out to my mom. There's my mom. She had her own modeling agency. She got me involved in modeling. And I'm going to show you, here I am. There I am, and there's my brother. They flew us out to Wisconsin to do the commercial, a Nestle's Quick commercial with Vince Lombardi. There we are. There I am, there's my brother. And I think that's my brother running the football. And I think that's me running the football. Who would have thought that I'd be doing videos and I'd be doing Super Bowl. There's me, there's my brother, there's me, there's my brother. They flew us out to Wisconsin. And we met the legendary, man, I'm shaking up, Vince Lombardi. Shout out to Nestle's Quick. God bless you guys, and God bless the friends and family. My condolences to those in the airplane crash. Keep the faith, people. God bless you.